Work-based learning has a critical role to play in the future success of fintech in Scotland and globally. And that's because of two key reasons. One is there's a significant number of people employed in the financial world here in Scotland, and many of those people will need their roles evolved and changed and developed to meet with the requirements of the future and embracing these new technologies and the use of data. So the retraining needs to take place of many people, hundreds of thousands of people who work here in Scotland in the financial world, and the best way to do that is through work-based learning. The second reason that is so critical why work-based learning sits at the core of what fintech is trying to do is because we are designing the future. That future is not set in stone, it's not known. So the best way to adapt to the changing financial needs of consumers, of businesses and communities going forward is the way that you design that future, and that needs to be done on the job. It can't be done in a laboratory or classroom, remote really from the delivery of products and services going forward. So actually being involved in that co-creation of new financial products and services for consumers on the job and learning at the same time go hand in hand to a successful fintech sector. So work-based learning allows a flexibility to bring in to a firm people who've got years of experience, say working in the financial world or working in another sector, but are recognising the opportunities they want to work in an entrepreneurial environment to be part of a team. So that diversity, the team-based approach, driving innovation really sits at the heart of what a fintech business requires to be successful. And in that, at the same time, then work-based learning underpins the way in which that can be delivered. What I see on my travels is very different approaches to the way that fintech firms are looking to engage with their existing employees, but also the employees they're looking to bring in. They're looking for a far more dynamic way in which they as a business develop, but also how the individual develops their skills. And therefore moving away from the traditional static approach of looking at an individual as whether they're fit for a role, but looking at their behavior, their attitude and their drivers, their motivation and why they want to join a fintech are really critical alongside some of their core skills that they bring. So absolutely there's some innovative approaches, and one of the examples that I particularly think is really exciting is the way some of the fintech firms come together to work in collaboration to develop some of those new skills. I'll give you an example. In Fife, a number of the fintech firms there who specialise in payments in the financial world came together because they recognised they wanted to develop the skills for the future. Those skill courses were not there. They needed to be on the job. So they worked closely with Fife College to develop those skill courses for the future. So you've got skills development happening on the job, but with courses developed with Fife College and with Fife Council working alongside. That's a great coming together of team players to work together to everybody's mutual benefit.